Geoff, thanks so much for coming on the show. Just remind us, what do you produce in normal times?
Well, on a normal week, we'd be making gin and vodka and some rye whiskey here.
And where are you based?
We're down in Beamsville, Ontario, just off the QEW.
Down in the Niagara Peninsula region. Tell us what you're doing. You're producing ethanol in a different form right now.
Yeah, I mean, Friday we started by just doing tiny little hand sanitizers with 70% alcohol just to give away. And then word spread, and the need came from every ambulance driver around here, hospitals, elderly homes. Like, it's just insane outpouring of need. So we decided we'd take some of our distilling byproduct back there, some non-potable alcohol, and keep it at 80% and give it away.
So sorry, so have you switched your whole production line over, or how does it work?
Yeah, we're basically we don't have anything. We're not making anything right now except a disinfectant.
And what do you make? We heard actually a report from my colleagues at CTV News that that's a distiller that switched over to denatured alcohol. Can you tell us, what does that term mean?
Yeah, I mean, denatured, you're usually adding something other than pure ethanol, so somebody can't, so it's non-potable, people can't drink it. We have, when we distill, we've got heads and tails, which is different alcohols with different boiling points that you don't want to drink. So we're kind of taking that waste. It's still mainly ethanol, but it has some other alcohols in there you don't want to drink, and using that.
Why, it just would make you sick as a dog if you tried to drink it?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. And so what is your feedstock normally for making ethanol?
We have two sources here. We have a bunch of growers, 7 growers that grow wine grapes for us, and we actually make a bunch of wine and turn that into some gin and vodka. And then we have a local rye grower that supplies all of our rye for our whiskeys and our gin.
So what are you doing? I mean, are you selling the stuff at cost, or I'm sure this is a moving target right now, but what's your current plan?
Honestly, it's been completely mayhem. Since we posted on Tuesday saying we were going to make some of this, just give it away to essential services. And we've had tens of thousands of messages, people that need it, of essential services. So we're just giving it away.
Well, that's commendable. I mean, do you get the feeling that the essential services, the health system, is just scrambling for this stuff right now?
We probably had 500 people in yesterday, 2 at a time. We're spreading everybody out, but on the front lines that don't have anything. Everyone's scrambling.
Can you give us an idea of how much revenue you're foregoing with this switch? Well,
it's strange because the day before that, we were just sitting here in quiet. Nobody. We have a sipping room here, like a winery or brewery does, and of course, people aren't getting out there and coming around, which is what we shouldn't be doing. But now all of a sudden, our online sales are fabulous, and it seems that people seem to be throwing their support our way.
Now, I think what strength of ethanol is the stuff you're producing?
So we're now doing an 80% alcohol antiseptic.
And is that stuff for rubbing on your hands, or how would you use it?
So we bought up all the aloe supplies around here. That's what we were using to do a hand sanitizer. The aloe gives you a little bit of the moisturizer in your hands so you don't dry out. We've used all that. The first day, 3,000 bottles of that went out, and we're out. We can't find any more aloe, so we've gone to the straight 80% denatured alcohol that's off, put in a spray bottle to spray on desks, keyboards, ambulance, whatever you want to spray it on. It works for hands. It just does no moisturize. You might want to moisturize afterwards.
Have you heard from the federal or provincial governments support for what you're doing?
Yeah, we had the Premier tweet out and mention us in his speech yesterday, saying that this is what people should be doing. I've had a few MPPs reach out and say, we're behind you 100%, keep going. It's yesterday was kind of a really cool, emotional day.
But no actual money or physical support at this stage. I know it's early days.
Yeah, not as of yet. I think a few people have contacted, but nothing there yet.
This is amazing. Did you ever think you'd see something like this, having to switch over your production?
No, I mean, we use our high-proof alcohol for disinfecting the distillery for the last 8 years. So we've been using it, but never thinking that there'd be some shortage and people would need the stuff that we basically throw away. So it's been crazy. And since yesterday, we've had maybe 10 of the local wineries donate caps and bottles and some alcohol that we can turn into disinfectant. Everybody's just been coming together down here. It's been amazing.
Geoff, thank you very much indeed.